Good morning, friends. Today we are going to see about the working of courts in different countries, namely UK, Japan, USA, and India. Now we are on the UK courts. Now we see the different divisions of court. We see the aspect that separates every court and the working of every court in UK. Now majorly going through the UK courts, we can see Supreme Courts, Courts of Appeals, Crown Court, Magistrate Court, Tribunals, County Courts, Family Court, Queen Bench, and Chariots. Now, each of them will be further classically divided. Like Supreme Court is the apexmost court in UK, which has the highest power of authority, and then we go to the next court, which can be a criminal division and a civil division. Now, these two are namely divided. Now, when you come to the Crown's Court, which can also be known as the High Court in Indian language, now you see the work of High Court is to take the court given by the magistrate or directly appeals. Now, these courts have the same jurisdiction and power which a High Court in India does, countering which will be further explained in the later part of the video. Now, coming to the magistrate court, it is a very similar aspect to the trial courts in India. They have the power to trial a person, to give summons, and to perform basic district court and tribunal aspects, uh, district courts and trial court aspects. Now, coming to the tribunal part. Now, tribunal part is known as the civil jurisdiction, as we have labor tribunals, industrial tribunals, all these come under tribunal aspects. Now, then we have country courts, which can be further dealt in family, queen bench, and chariots. Now, a family court is basically applied in between a divorce and rest family issue cases, which is a civil jurisdiction. Now, Queen's Bench. Now, Queen's Bench is a bench where mostly the higher prioritized case, named case, is being taken, which has a civil and a corporate aspect, which is a commercial aspect in it. Now, Chariots Court. When we go to the Chariots Court, it is a court which deals with the loopholes of the law and the slowing down process of the law, basically. So, this is how the courts of UK work. Now, after the courts of UK, we go to the USA Japan court. Now, first going to the USA courts, we have courts in federal structure, like the Supreme Court again. The US Supreme Court is the apexmost court in the country, and then as USA has many states and division among itself, we have been given with a few of them federal and national laws which applies to the UK courts of appeal and courts of district courts. Now, what undertaken it is the courts of appeal is also known as the High Court for the main state courts, and district is for regional state courts. Now, state laws, the various state courts apply. Like USA has 36 states in it, which can be further divided into USA, Canada, Mexico. All these have their different state laws, being one country and having such different state laws, countries code, and various local codes also in it. USA has a complex body of design when it comes to a lawmaking and uh, justice society. Now, coming to the Japan code, Japan has a very clear and profound structure of serving justice, which is a simple method of Supreme Court varying down to an High Court, which can be further varied down to a District Court, which can be either further varied down to a Family Court, Summary Court, or Trial Court, which is a very clear working system if in aspect of justice. Now we see the main courts, the Court of India. When we come to the Indian aspect, Indian courts are being divided into three categories, which is the Supreme Court, which is the apexmost court with the highest power of judgment in India. Then comes the High Court, which is given to almost every state in India. Then comes the District Court, which is divided into two parts, a Metropolitan Court and a District Courts of Session. Now, which can for a metropolitan court can be further divided into two categories, which is civil and criminal. Under the civil aspect, you see city council court, courts of small causes. Then we come to the criminal side, where we see session judge, chief metropolitan courts, and metropolitan magistrates. Civil district court. Under this, we see district courts, sub courts, principal, judicial court, judge court, municipal court. And then we go to the criminal aspect, under which we can see sessions court, jurisdictional magistrate first and second magistrate. Now, this is the working of Indian courts. Thank you.